هذا التسجيل مقدم من مبادرة ضوء بصوت تيماء مراد، كلية الشريعة، السنة الأولى، مادة اللغة الإنكليزية، كتاب نورث ستار Reading and Writing Intermediate. هذه التسجيلات تبدأ من الصفحة 42 وتستمر إلى الصفحة 50. B. Reading 2. High school star hospitalized for eating disorder. Exercise number 1. Read the following newspaper article about a high school gymnast. بيحكي هذا النص عن الطالبة ولاعبة الجمباز آشلي ليندرمان من ثانوية سييرا. آشلي بتتعرض لفقدان شهية عصبي بسبب اهتمامها الزائد بخفة وزنها، وهذا الشيء أثر على أدائها أثناء لعب الجمباز، ورح يؤدي كمان لأنه تبقى بالمستشفى لعدة أشهر لحتى تقدر ترجع لوزنها الطبيعي. أخصائيين بالمدرسة وكمان مدربة آشلي عزت هذا الشيء لأنه يكون بسبب الضغط، فهي بتحاول بشكل مستمر أنه تحافظ على وزنها المنخفض لحتى تسهل من حركتها، وهي الأشياء هي أساسية برياضة الجمباز. العنوان High School Star Hospitalized for Eating Disorder. المقطع الأول. Sierra High School gymnast Ashley Linderman was hospitalized Tuesday for complications related to anorexia nervosa. Her coach Diane Coyle says that she will not be returning to the gymnastics team this season. شرح المفردات. Complications تعني اختلاطات أو مضاعفات. Anorexia nervosa تعني فقدان الشهية العصبي. المقطع الثاني. It's really a loss, not only to the team, but also to Ashley personally, says Coyle. She had hopes of qualifying for the Olympics, but her health comes first, of course. Once she's better, I'm sure she can get back into the sport and go for the gold. المقطع الثالث. Dr. Paula Kim, director of the Eating Disorders Clinic at Baldwin Hospital, explains that it is not unusual for athletes, especially gymnasts, to become obsessed with their weight. One reason for this is that in gymnastics, the lighter the body, the more skillfully it can perform. She explains that an obsession with weight can lead to extreme dieting, which affects not only the body but also the mind. شرح الكلمات. Disorders تعني اضطرابات. Athletes الرياضيين. Gymnasts لاعبي الجمباز. Obsession هوس. المقطع الرابع. For the anorexic, the mental focus becomes very small. Food and weight. In a way, it's easy to see how this helps the anorexic manage the fear of living in the big, uncontrollable world out there. You may not be able to control how other people feel about you, but you can control what you put in your mouth. You can also control how many hours you spent at the gym. Soon you get hooked on controlling your weight. شرح الكلمات. Anorexic المصاب بفقدان الشهية. Uncontrollable خارج عن السيطرة. Fear خوف. المقطع الخامس. High school counselor Lisa Rodriguez has expressed concern that Linderman's illness is related to pressure. شرح الكلمات. Counselor مستشار. Pressure ضغط. Illness مرض أو إصابة. المقطع السادس. There's an enormous amount of pressure that goes along with training for the Olympics, she says. I know that she comes from an athletic family. I think that's why she felt she had to accomplish so much in sports. Also, when you talk about the Olympics, you're talking about being the best of the best. I think that added to Ashley's feeling of pressure. Since joining the Sierra High Gymnastics team as a sophomore 2 years ago, Ashley has broken all school records and led the team to 3 regional championships. Enormous ضخم. Accomplish ينجز. Athletic family عائلة رياضية. Sophomore طالبة في الصف العاشر. Regional إقليمية. المقطع الثامن. Coach Coyle says, as soon as I met Ashley, I could tell right away that she was obsessed with sport, and that's not the kind of athlete that you have to push. My goal with Ashley was to try and help her have more of a balanced life. I talked to her about how she was doing in her classes, what she might want to study in college. I also told her and all the members on the team to take at least 1 or 2 days a week just to let their bodies rest. I know there's some controversy about her situation, but all I can say is that I am very, very sorry that Ashley got sick. Controversy تعني جدل. المقطع التاسع. Coyle's concern for Linderman's health is shared by her teammates and friends. Some of them recall how the tiny gymnastics star worked out at the health club in addition to hours of regular practice with the team. They describe how the walls of her bedroom are covered with photos of Olympic winners, Mary Lou Retton and Nadia Comaneci, to name a few. المقطع العاشر. Linderman, who currently weighs only 72 pounds, 32 kilograms, is expected to remain in the hospital for at least a few months. Exercise number 2. Circle the best answer to complete the statements below. اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. Number 1. Ashley's coach hopes that she will leave the hospital and A. Focus on her health. B. Join the Olympic team. Number 2. Anorexia nervosa is an obsession with A. Exercise. B. Weight. Number 3. One reason for becoming anorexic is that it gives you a feeling of A. More control. B. Mental focus. Number 4. Some of the pressure in Ashley's life was because she wanted to be the best gymnast in her A. High school. B. Country. Number 5. Before she went to the hospital, her coach had been pushing her to focus on gymnastics. A. Less. B. More. Exercise C. Linking readings 1 and 2. Exercise number 2. Sometimes an obsession with sports can help an athlete to practice harder and improve, but for some people, an obsession with sports can lead to physical or mental health problems. Look at the list of reasons why people can develop an obsession with sports. Write T for Tony and or A for Ashley next to the reasons that you think influence them. Then discuss your answers with a partner. Reasons for developing an obsession with sports: family pressure, desire to be the best, childhood experiences, peer pressure, or other reason. Exercise 3. Focus on vocabulary. Complete the chart below by adding different forms of each word. Use a dictionary to look up any words that you don't know. An X indicates there is no form in that category. Noun, accomplish. Verb, accomplish. Adjective, accomplished. Adverb, X. Accomplish تعني إنجاز. Number 2. Noun, escape. Verb, escape. Adjective, escaped. Adverb, X. Escape تعني هروب أو نجاة. Number 3. Controversy. Verb, X. Adjective, controversial. Adverb, controversially. Controversy تعني جدال. Benefit. Verb, benefit. Adjective, beneficial. Adverb, beneficially. Benefit تعني فائدة. Number 5. Obsession, noun. Obsess, verb. Obsessive, adjective. Obsessively, adverb. obsession تعني هوس. Number 6. Intensity noun. Intensive verb. Intense adjective. Intensely adverb. Intensity تعني قوة. Number 7. Perfection noun. Perfect verb. Perfect adjective. Perfectly adverb. Perfect تعني الكمال. Number 8. Practice noun. Practice verb. Practiced adjective. X for adverb. Practice تعني تدريب. Exercise number 2. Read the following paragraph about Kelsey Kirkland, author of Dancing on My Grave. Complete the paragraph with the vocabulary words in their correct form. The words are benefit, awesome, obsessed, escape, obsessive, hooked on, obsession, intense. Benefit تعني فائدة. awesome تعني رائع. obsessed تعني مهووس. escape تعني نجا أو ينجو. obsessive يؤدي إلى الهوس. hooked on متعلق ب. obsession هوس. intense قوة. النص. Kelsey Kirkland was a professional ballerina with the New York City Ballet and the American Ballet Theatre. She became obsessed with having a thin body. As a result of her obsession, she ate a very small amount of food. For example, she sometimes ate only 1 apple a day while following a very intense dance practice schedule. Her feelings toward Mikhail Baryshnikov, who was considered one of the most awesome male dancers in the world, also became obsessive. Sadly, her love for Baryshnikov caused her much personal pain, and to escape from her unhappiness, she began using drugs and got hooked on them. Finally, she wrote a book about her life and career entitled Dancing on My Grave. Perhaps readers of this book will benefit from learning about the experiences of this talented yet unhappy dancer. بيحكي النص عن راقصة الباليه المحترفة كيلسي كيركلاند، ويلي كانت من أشهر راقصات الباليه بالمدينة، وكان عندها هوس بأن تحافظ على جسمها وعلى صحة جسمها، لهيك كانت تاكل جرعة صغيرة من الأكل. ولكن أعجبت براقص الباليه المحترف الروسي ميخائيل براشينكوف، وهذا التعلق خلاها تدمن على المخدرات لفترة طويلة، ولهيك قررت أن تكتب كتاب عن حياتها وعن مسيرتها المهنية والفنية بالباليه يلي اسمه Dancing on My Grave أو أرقص على قبري، مشان القراء يتعلموا من قصتها ومن خبرتها. Exercise number 3. In this unit, you have read about the accomplishments of some famous people. Now think about the accomplishments in your life. You may consider different areas of life: sports, school, work, hobbies, or family. On a separate piece of paper, write a paragraph describing one of your most important accomplishments. Use at least 4 of the following words in your paragraph. The words are hooked on, intense, obsession, escape, benefit, accomplish. بهذا التمرين مطلوب من كل حدا فيكن أنه يكتب على ورقة منفصلة نص بيحكي عن أحد إنجازاته بمجالات مختلفة، ممكن تكون رياضية أو مدرسية أو بالشغل أو أحد الهوايات أو مع العائلة باستخدام الكلمات المذكورة. Exercise 4. Focus on your writing. Exercise A. Style. Writing a factual report. Factual تعني واقعي، كتابة تقرير واقعي. Exercise A. A news article is one example of a factual report. Look back at the newspaper article in reading 2. How is it different from the style of reading 1? What do you think is the purpose of the newspaper article? Good newspaper articles answer 5 basic questions called the 5 W's. Important information includes: who is the story about? What is the story about? when did the story take place, where did the story take place, why or how did the story happen. الصحيفة الجيدة من خلال المقالات تعتمد على الإجابة على 5 أسئلة رئيسية تدعى 5W. هذه المعلومات تفيد: Who is the story about؟ عن من هذه القصة؟ What is the story about؟ عن ماذا تتكلم هذه القصة؟ When did the story take place؟ متى حدثت هذه القصة؟ Where did the story take place؟ في أي مكان حدثت هذه القصة؟ Why or how did the story happen؟ لماذا أو كيف حدثت هذه القصة؟ In a factual report, quotations, people's exact words, may also be used to give more facts or opinions. في التقارير الواقعية، تصريحات الأشخاص الموجودين في هذه القصة قد تكون أو قد تستخدم لتعطي مزيد من الحقائق والآراء. Exercise number 2 and 3 are deleted. حذف التمرينين الثاني والثالث. Exercise number 4. Read the information below about a new educational video produced by Christy Pham, a student at Sierra High. Label each fact with one of the 5 questions, then use the information to write a factual report about the video. Fact number 1. Christy Pham is the captain of the Sierra gymnastics team. Who? Fact number 2. The video was produced last week in the Sierra High TV production class. When? Fact number 3. The video will be shown next weekend at the Sierra Bonita Public Library. Where? Fact number 4. The purpose of the video is to educate the public about the dangers of anorexia nervosa. Why? Fact number 5. The video will include an interview with Ashley Linderman's teammates and coach. What? B. Grammar. Models of ability. Exercise number 1. Look at the following examples from reading 1. Think about the meaning of the underlined words. I guess what was one way I could block out all the pain of growing up. The underlined word is could. Sentence number 2. Sentence number 1. Sentence number 2. They had this flat beginners area where you could practice before you were ready to skate in the empty swimming pools. The underlined word is could. Sentence number 3. Were you able to get by in school? The underlined words are were you able. Sentence number 4. Mom and Dad were oldest when they had me, so I guess you can say they were relaxed enough to let me do what I needed to do. The underlined word is can. Models and related verbs that show ability. To describe ability in the present, use can. Example, he can do skateboard tricks. To describe ability in the present or future, use be able to. Example, she is able to swim fast in present. He is not able to ride a horse. Negative present. They will be able to win the race. Future. To describe general ability in the past, use could or was were able to. Example, when he was a boy, he could ride his bike all day. Last winter, they were able to ski 4 times. He wasn't able to join the Olympic team. Past negative. The modals can and could have only one form to describe ability. The modals can and could have only one form to describe ability in forms other than present tense, can, or past tense could. It is necessary to use be able to. Example, she wants to be able to run faster. Verb plus infinitive. They have been able to win 2 championships. Present perfect. Exercise 2. A young skateboarder wrote a letter to Tony Hawk. Complete the sentences with verbs of ability. Use can, can't, could, couldn't, or be able to. Dear Mr. Hawk, my name is Michael Craig, and I live in Florida. I am 9 years old, and I guess you can say that I'm obsessed with skateboarding. My dream is to be able to ride a skateboard like you do. I can't believe your tricks. Last week, I started practicing the 900, but I couldn't make it. My mom came outside and started yelling at me. She thought I could kill myself doing that trick, but I told her not to worry. I'm a pretty decent skateboarder for my age. How old were you when you could finally land a 900? I want to be able to do that by my 10th birthday. I'm going to practice a lot. Mr. Hawk, I know that you're a busy professional skateboarder, but I really hope that you will be able to write me back soon. Can you please find time for skateboarding star of the future? Thanks for reading my letter. Keep up the intense skateboarding. You're the best. Yours truly, Michael Craig. Writing topics. موضوعات للكتابة. Choose one of the following topics. Write 2 or 3 paragraphs using some of the vocabulary, grammar, and style that you learned in this unit. Topic number 1. Who is a famous athlete that you admire? What has they? بهذا التمرين لازم تختار موضوع واحد من الموضوعات المذكورة ومن بعدها بتكتب نص أو نصين باستخدام الكلمات الجديدة، القواعد والطريقة يلي تم تعليمها بهاي الوحدة. Topic number 1. Who is a famous athlete that you admire? What has he or she accomplished? Write a factual report about this famous athlete. مين هو الرياضي المفضل عندك؟ وشو هي الأشياء يلي أنجزها؟ اكتب تقرير واقعي عن هذا الرياضي المشهور. Topic number 2. Some activities other than sports can lead to a dangerous obsession. For example, some people enjoy watching their favorite movie stars so much that they begin stalking or obsessively following the stars. Other examples include shopping and using the internet. Explain how obsession with an activity can become dangerous. أحياناً الهوس ببعض النشاطات ممكن يؤدي للخطورة. اشرح كيف الهوس بنشاط محدد ممكن أنه يصبح خطر على الإنسان. Topic number 3. Some sports, such as skydiving or skateboarding, can injure or even kill people. As a result, there is controversy about whether or not such sports should be legal in public areas. Give your opinion. بعض الرياضات مثل القفز المظلي أو التزلج ممكن أنه تصيب أو حتى تقتل صاحبها. بالنتيجة في جدال كتير كبير عما إذا كانت هي الرياضات ومثلها لازم أنه تمارس بالأماكن العامة أو لا. ابدي رأيك حول هذا الموضوع. Topic number 4. The pressure to do well in an activity such as ballet or gymnastics is one reason why people develop anorexia nervosa and other eating disorders. Describe a few more reasons why some people have serious problems with their bodies, weight, and food. Consider how family pressure and media images are related to this issue. الضغط اللي ممكن يصير على الشخص وهو عم يمارس نشاطات محددة مثل الباليه أو الجمباز هي أحد أسباب تطور فقدان الشهية العصبي أو أحد كمان مشاكل الهضم. لهيك اذكر بعض الأسباب يلي ممكن تؤدي لمشاكل حقيقية بالجسم والوزن والأكل، وحط بعين الاعتبار الضغط العائلي وحتى ضغط الإعلام